I'm Dr. Caitlin Cowan, and I'm the Director of International Tours at Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp. And today, I'm going to show you how to create an exquisite corpse. But don't worry, it's not as spooky as it sounds. In the 1920s and 30s, surrealist visual artists like Frida Kahlo, Joan Miro, and Man Ray were fond of playing a game called the Exquisite Corpse. The name itself is just a silly phrase that was born out of playing the game itself. These artists would sketch or paint across part of a piece of paper, then fold most of it over so it concealed their work except for a few marks or lines, just enough to give someone else a place to begin. Then they passed the paper to another artist who would create their own drawing, beginning with the tiny part that the previous artist left exposed. Cool, right? Writers have adopted this technique as well, allowing multiple people to collaborate on one shared text. Let me show you how to do it. Grab a sheet of paper or a receipt or anything at all that you can fold. Write a sentence or a line about anything at all. Then, as you near the end of your line or sentence, write one final word on a new line. I've done this on my piece of paper here. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dogs, and I've left one word exposed. Now, fold the paper over so that it conceals everything you wrote except for that one last word. Let me show you. Folding. There. Now all you can see is the word dogs. Now this is where the fun part comes in. Find a friend or a family member and ask them to continue the work that you began. For example, the only word visible on my page now is dogs. Someone else might pick up the paper and continue this way. Dogs always come howling home, hungry for a bone. Repeat this process as often as you like with as many people as you like, passing the text around and folding the paper to conceal most of your work until you found a good place to stop. Then unfold the paper and read your creations out loud. If you'd like, you can revise the story or poem after you finish to make it cleaner or more easily understood, but you don't have to. I find that the bizarre quality of the patchwork text is one of the coolest and most mysterious things about it. Sometimes you'll find that your writing partners have somehow written about the same topic as you, used the same images, or have written something that is eerily perfect and sounds like a piece written by one single person. You could also modify this game for use online by using white-colored text to hide what you wrote, except for the final word, on a Google document or something similar. Exquisite corpses are also wonderful documents of a place and a time during which you interacted with certain people. I have exquisite corpses that are 15 years old now. My college friends and I wrote our names on each one, and seeing everyone's names and handwriting on one poem makes it feel like a time capsule. These make great gifts and great pieces of visual art too. I can definitely imagine hanging an exquisite corpse that I created with my friends or colleagues on my wall. You're bound to come up with some strange and wonderful things during this exercise. Surrealist poet Simone Kahn wrote about her experiences playing the game in the first half of the 20th century. When creating an exquisite corpse, she said, "We were at once recipients of and contributors to the joy of witnessing the sudden appearance of creatures none of us had foreseen, but which we ourselves had nonetheless created." I hope this writing exercise takes you to some weird and wild places and allows you to see the world and your writing in a new way. Feel free to post your experiments and results in the comments or on social media using the hashtags Virtual Arts, Writing Wednesdays, and Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp. Thanks for watching this virtual arts video brought to you by Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp. See you next week.